Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power daily coaching video for Wednesday, November 20th. Hope you're having a great week. Here we are at the midpoint. And what I want to talk to you today is really about anchors, office anchors. And no, that's not something you go buy in a nautical store and kind of put in your corner. It's about creating an association that most human beings are totally unaware of. That it's something that's wired to us subconsciously. And it's, by the way, these are all learned behaviors. So, greatest example I can give you is when you drive your car down the highway, down the road, and you're just kind of tooling around, doing your thing, no big deal, right? And you're just kind of looking forward and not paying, just not paying attention really too much around you, right? And then you look up and you look in the rearview mirror. There's the, the officer with the flashing lights. Now maybe he's not even looking for you, but he's going to get around you, right, to go somewhere. But what's your immediate reaction? Boom, you have a state change. What happens? Fire off some adrenaline. You get freaked out a little bit. Who knows, right? Now, were you born with that anchor? Were you born with that association? The answer is no. It was a learned anchor. You had to understand the meaning of this. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because a lot of times I find that if you're in a negative state, if you've had a series of negative situations in your business, and you're in your office, you're not feeling good. You're in your office. You have negative things happening. You're in your office. You're feeling less than inspired. You're in your office, right? You're in survival mode. You're in your office. You're in scarcity mode. You're in your office. Have you ever had the experience where you get up, you do your morning ritual, let's rock and roll, today's my day, blah blah blah, and then you hit in your office and all the air is out of the balloon? That's probably a clue that you may have an anchor or a negative association to your environment, right? Now, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, if you work at a firm, go change firm or anything like that. You need to erase the pattern, right? Like a record. So how do you do that? Change your office, and if you can't physically change like the room you're in, right? Then redecorate it, reshuffle the furniture, right? Make it look differently, make it feel differently, make it smell differently, make it sound differently. Put a water treatment in there, change the lighting, paint the walls, put a carpet in. Make it so it feels new, so you establish or break the pattern of the anchor. All right. And the reason why I bring this up now is because, again, everybody wants 2014 to be the best year ever, and I totally am on board with that. Trust me, it's what I live for. But you've got to make sure that you're not carrying any of the past with you, especially if the past doesn't serve you, especially if it's negative. So what I want you to think about, be really aware of this. So ask yourself, look, how do I feel about when I come in my office? How do I feel when I sit in my desk? How do I feel with the environment around me? And again, if you can't make massive change because of your situation, your professional situation, then change what you can inside of it. Maybe you need to work from the house a couple days a week. Maybe you do need to go do that Starbucks test. Maybe you do need to redecorate a little bit. Do some things that feels good. Environments matter. Anchors matter. Take action on this now. Hey, great December project. Do a little redecorating, a little house cleaning. So when 2014 comes, you're ready and you have all your resources available. Okay? So have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.